This is Joey Black from the Allah So We Lou, the AXE, and you're listening to DJ Halloween Snickerdick on Underground Wicked Radio. You can catch us at longliveevil.com. Congratulations, motherfucker! Ready for me to pull my tits out?
All right. Matu's question. I just realized the power's not on for the equipment.
Hey, y'all think I should put my headphones on?
I put mine on. It's way easier to hear each other.
All right. I mean, can y'all hear me good?
Pretty clear. Hear you good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Because I can hear y'all good, so we're good.
Right on.
What up? What up? What up?
So go for it, Meduzi. Take the first question.
Cody Manson, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, are you on a label? Are you just independent?
I'm independent. I represent Trife Life. That's my brand. It's my label. It's my lifestyle. It's everything I do. It's something I've been pushing for a while. I'm currently independent, but I also have some things that's already like worked out that I can't talk about till about the end of the year. So you guys will get that announcement when it comes out. I'm gonna be dropping a dope ass project I've been working on for about almost 2 years now. It's called Psychoactive, and it's really dope. It's mainly produced by my homie Lottie, Luck of the Irish. But yeah, that's gonna be coming out on another platform. You guys will definitely see that. And then yeah, I got a pretty dope future in front of me. It's like I just had to sound like cliche, but I really just can't say it yet. But just know I'm independent for a little bit.
Right on. So something really to surprise us around the corner.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, it's like hard to not you know what I'm saying, go ahead and just spill the beans, but some dope shit going on.
So Cody, man, what is the first song you want us to play? I really dig this Purge music video. That shit is badass.
Go ahead, put that one on too. Go ahead.
There's so much fire energy in this. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I like. I mean, I like doing some real stuff too. Like, it just depends how I'm feeling that day. But you know, I do love the bangers. That's like definitely the go-to, especially for shows. When it's live shows, them hypes, man. Purge is definitely one of them ones for sure. Shouts out to Shabby. That's the homie too. That's on there, featured on there.
I love the video too. You'll have to tell us about that after the song.
Yeah, definitely after we play this, man. You got to tell us about this. All right, we're gonna play Purge, Cody Manson.
Sure.
Shabby, let's get this motherfucker. Yeah. Life for no life. Yeah. It's Cody Manson. Fuck around and lose your life with some dumb shit. This that catch him lacking right outside the club shit. Tie him up and stuff.
You take it up.
Shit. Put him in the dirt. Off in a hearse, pull off in a hearse. Put him on a shirt, put him on a shirt. It's the fucking Purge, it's the fucking Purge. What you looking at? What you're looking at? Two hookers in the back with some liquor in a flask. Pull up to the trap, motion pass, get a couple racks. Heard you getting mad, why you mad? Get yourself a bag. I put one in your head, it's the bread, right? Tie your skirting on the hearse, swerving through the red light. You be snitching, yeah, that talking to the feds. Type this money on your head, you looking like the Walking Dead, right? I air them out, that's a revelation. Chopper taking off your limb, call that shit an amputation. Bitch, I'm crazy, doctor said I need some medication. If I catch a body, hit the coral, plead a mental patient. Get the fuck up on my face with all that fuck shit. Fuck around and lose your life over some dumb shit. This that catch him lacking right outside the club shit. Tie him up and stuff his body in the trunk shit. Put him in the dirt, put him in the dirt. Pull off in a hearse, pull off in a hearse. Put him on a shirt, put him on a shirt. It's the fucking Purge, it's the fucking Purge. Hey, fuck that beast, I'm a freak without that leash. I'ma snatch your ass up, stuff you straight in that trunk. Dump that bitch off, I'm sap off, no witnesses. I'm a problem to society, I'm killing all these wannabe bitches. Heaven's gate seems so nice from a distance, trapped from existence. Devil on my shoulder, Lord, never been my witness. Try to capture all my minions, angels laughed at my opinions. Long live the king, shabby blasted from all existence. My heart ache, my face numb. I'm emotionless, hung on a crucifix. Out on these streets, stay reckless. Chain gang clicks off my necklace. Mask off, I can't have no. On this street ain't nothing but bitches. Try life purge shit, I'm on a fucking mission, bitch. Fuck around and lose shit. This they catch him lacking right outside the club shit. Tie him up and stuff his body in the truck shit. Put him in the dirt, put him in the dirt. Pull off in a hearse, pull off in a hearse. Put him on a shirt, put him on a shirt. It's the fucking purge, it's the fucking purge.
That's tight, like tight as fuck. I love the hook, and I love how your style, man.
Appreciate it.
It's a good fucking song.
Thank you. Definitely a banger.
You must have had some fucking fun making this video.
Oh yeah, shit. I could. Tell us about your video, like.
Yeah, for actually to start it off, that video was actually just done on the fly, like. So I had planned with someone else to do a video, but I guess we just had a miscommunication, and they weren't under the impression that we were filming that day. But I'd already had a bunch of people waiting for me at a location, so I had to call different videographers. Actually, my homie Coach K, that does Back Alley Official. He's one of the main guys in Cleveland, definitely for the actual dope videos. And I hit him up, and he came through. He was actually busy with a set, and as soon as he was done at one, he came over and looked out. We found this dope-ass bridge that we did it by. Shouts out to everyone in the video. You know, Uriah, Angel, Julie, Tin Man. Everyone's in the video.
Tin Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking my homie Billy Martin. There's a lot of people in there, but my dude Shabby happened to have a fucking road flare in his truck randomly that he found at work that day or some shit. And I'm like, dude, because like in my head, I'm like, dude, it'd be dope if we had like some type of fire or something, man. Those like road flares like set off the video. And like I said, man, we just showed up, just turned up, you know, did a few clips of us just going crazy, and Coach K really put that shit together for us.
Turned out really well.
I appreciate it. Just stay tuned, guys. We have a lot of dope shit coming out too. I got a dope ass video that's gonna be coming out. Produced. It's made by Henny Honky. Please drop that. It's gonna be really dope.
So Cody Manson, man, do you prefer? And I ask a lot of artists this. Do you prefer digital download or hard copy?
I mean, as a consumer, digital, man, but as an artist, a hard copy for sure.
Exactly. I prefer hard copy. If I want the CD, I want.
Do you know? You know, I like the hard copy, especially for for a show or something. Like, it's so cool. Like, you know, when someone buys a CD and they're like, "Yo, can you sign this shit?" And boom, boom, boom. And those people are like fucking fans for real. They actually have a piece of your history. These other people buy something, delete it, copy it, paste it, whatever, and it's like, it's cool. You know, I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. That's what we have to do. I can't complain, but. I mean, as far as like on the merch side, definitely I like a hard copy CD.
So this brings me to
you have
another
like
question.
A Tri-Flight shirt, merch shirt.
You said what?
Tri-Flight, is that right? What about your?
Yeah, Tri-Flight. This is my Cody Manson merch right here.
Fucking dope. Who did the art for it?
I need
Legion.
Nice.
My shit's reversed.
Fucking
I'm sorry,
nice.
my camera's all weird, but. Yeah, I got these, and Legion did this out of Arizona. If you guys are hip to Legion,
nice.
That's the homie. Yeah, hit him up for some dope ass fucking graphics. He's fucking crazy. But actually, while we're at it, let me plug this in here. I still have a couple more slots left on my pre-orders. I dropped these Kill Pedophile shirts. They had a teddy bear on it with a shotgun with some blood on them. Wearing a Tri-Flight shirt. It says Kill Pedophiles. It's gonna be limited. We're gonna put it in the vault. We might release it. I can't say ever when, but it might get. I'm not gonna say it's a one-time press, but it is very limited. And like I said, we had a goal to reach in 1 week, and we basically met it. This is the third day it's been going, and we only have like a couple left. So If anybody wants to pre-order them shirts, yeah, hit me up. And like I said to everyone that orders a shirt, it comes with a window decal, a tri-flip window decal, and also your name gets entered into a raffle to win a chain gang chain of the teddy bear holding the shotgun. So hit me up if you guys want to pre-order that. So yeah, hit me up.
Speaking of that, do this.
Dope. Smalls one charm, homie, that you made for her.
Oh yeah, that's the homie. Hell yeah, I appreciate it.
Man. I got a 4x4 LSP logo on the top of my car.
Damn, that's
the whole top of my car.
That's dope.
We need yours to put on there too.
I got you.
So we should play another song because I really dig this one. I got 3,500 watts on my car, man. I was cranking the shit out of this the way home. I want to play the one featuring Gmo Ski, Suicide Hotline.
Oh yeah,
that is a good song. You have to tell us about this after.
When did that one come out? Last year? Or
yeah, actually, like I said, I've been working on Psychoactive for about 2 years now, and basically this was one of the first songs that because I finally buckled down, found a producer I wanted to work with for the project, found a good sound, and I wanted a dope feature. Kind of the way it fell together worked really good. And then I don't know, I released it thinking I was gonna put out my album sooner, but then as I built onto it, and the more I picked up and put it down, by the time I finished it, it got a situation behind it now. So I guess, taking the time to get it right was the right thing. But yeah, Suicide Hotline will be on Psychoactive, but it's been online for over about a year.
Hell yeah.
Let's play those. Like I said, man, it was worth it. Let me just say this real quick. A lot of artists are so quick to try to rush to compete with what everyone else is doing, trying to throw a song up as soon as they record it. Like I said, it took me over 2 years to make a body of work, but this body of work went from me doing this shit in my bedroom to, like I said, you guys are going to see it's going to be on an actual solidified platform, especially in this genre. Sorry, I'm outside. It's kind of chilly, man. I'm shivering and shit. I feel like I'm stuttering my voice a little bit. My bad. But no, man.
This
you guys will see. I got a couple dope situations going on, so you guys are going to see. It's going to be really fucking awesome.
All right, Suicide Hotline featuring Gmo Ski.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
So I got a question. Misunderstood, that song that you put out years ago, right? Like pretty old, or
it's like 4 years old.
I've always loved it. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about where you were coming from before you made that song?
Yeah, actually it's ironic because I just went on my YouTube channel and I went and like put a lot of videos on private, like a lot of older stuff. Because long story short, so like we should probably cover this because it's a lot of my history. I've been doing music for a long time, especially like on like a level of like not just underground, but like, you know, actually doing shows and like actually trying to gain traction in the scene. I was in a group called THC, me and my homie Ether. I used to go by the name Cody, and we did like our second show we ever did was opening for Tech Nine. Like we did a lot of shit. We did all the ICP shows back in the day, and like we got hooked up with like I don't even want to sit here and just badmouth people, man, but we just got hooked up with the wrong person. And, you know, they did some dope shit for us on the music side, but at the end of the day, like, we just got screwed real bad. And so eventually me and him just kind of went back to the drawing board, you know, started being more eccentric, you know, because we grew up listening to, like, punk music and hip-hop and all types of shit. So, like, we just wanted to make a song that was, like, I guess, like, punk rap, I guess. And I had this hook for a song that I made that was more of like a real song, kind of like Runaway. But like the hook fit perfectly with this beat. So we just kind of like used I used that hook for 2 different songs, and no one's ever really even caught that. But yeah, so it just kind of was like us trying to like break through and come out and just do something dope and something that we want to do. Like this dude used to be in our ear trying to make us like, you guys should probably start trying to move this certain lane, or like trying to make us more like a group of like 2 riff raps instead of like the 2 dope ass individuals that we are. Like, not saying riff rap's not dope, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like trying to be
you got to be true to yourself, kind of thing. Yeah. Like true to your own style. Exactly.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not just trying to. Like, there's a lot of really good things that happen, but there's a lot of bad things that happen. So I'm not really gonna get too more deep on that. But that's my bad. Go ahead.
How long have you been at this? Like, how long have you been rapping? Because there's always those roads you take that are like, oh, fuck, why'd I do that? But it's a good thing you did. I mean, you wouldn't get there, right?
Right. Yeah. I've been writing rap since I was like 14. So like half my life, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as like, I've been like trying to, like, my first show I ever did was opening for Mims. I don't know if y'all remember Mims. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. Like, I thought that was so fucking awesome. You know, like, dude, I'm opening for fucking Mims, dude. And it was cool. We sold a bunch of tickets. We didn't know anything about anything as far as like the politics of the local scenes. You know how that shit goes. Like, you know, there's like the circle clicks of people. These people came for that person, and they're not going to cheer for you even if they're standing in the crowd. Like all this crazy politics shit. But we kind of just like, we're so blind to it that like we surpassed a lot of things. And like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard, ever been to Cleveland at all, but there's a venue called Peabody's, and it's torn down now. You know, rest in peace to Peabody's, man. But there's a lot of legendary shit that's went down there, and we actually got to be a part of a lot of that dope shit. And I don't know, it was awesome, man. We had a good run. But what I was even bringing up THC for was, you know, once me and Ether quit doing the group thing, you know, still the homie. Shouts out to him, but like I just, you know, I kind of like, to keep it real, I went to prison, all right, for like a little bit. And I came home, and I was like, you know, I wasn't like this rut. I didn't know what to do, so I started just rapping as Codeine, and I just wasn't feeling it. And then like at the time, a couple years ago, is when all these drug rappers started coming out, you know, like your Lil Xans and this and that. And here I am with face tats and these little dreadlocks. So, like, people would automatically assume I was just like this trash rapper that just started rapping yesterday, like. So I don't know. I always had Cody Manson Films, which was the music videos I'd edit for myself, pretty much. And then I don't know. I kind of just rebranded Cody and just dropped that and just went as Cody Manson and just started. You know, nothing's really changed in my music. It's just I'm more grown up and I've experienced a lot more in life, and I have a whole different perspective on just everything I'm doing. So I don't know. I feel like every rap I write gets better and all that shit. But it's like, I don't know. So leading up to that as well was the YouTube. I went and privated a bunch of my old codeine videos. One day I might open them up on some like, Throwback Thursday shit, but like I'm just trying to promote Cody Manson and the dope shit that's coming for the future.
I remember when you went
Get
by
that.
Cody, actually. I remember Beast Mode showing me you.
Hell yeah. Like I said, it's not gonna change my whole thing. It's just more of like, codeine kind of died with THC, you know what I mean? So I kind of, I think it was a good look. And then I don't know, like a lot of people like say, like tell me it's like super characteristic, but just because of like the contacts or whatever. But like to me, it's like honestly, I think this is the most like just me I've ever been in my life, especially as an artist. Like, and it's the best thing that's ever worked. It's like I feel like I always had this problem of letting people's opinion, not affect me, but like I like. I listen to it too much, even if it's subconsciously, that I find myself, thinking I have to do something a certain way. And I'm like, wait, why am I thinking that? Oh, because such and such said that. And fuck that, I'm going to try this. And it turns out that works way better. And I'm like, oh, damn, I should quit, second guessing what I want to do.
So what's your opinion on 6ix9ine, man? I've asked a couple artists lately. I mean, his gimmick's good. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion?
All right. First off, all I got to say is this. When it first came out, guys, I was riding in my girl's car. She has a Sirius satellite radio. And I heard this fucking song come on, and it was fucking hype. And I was just like, I remember looking at my brother like, damn, who the fuck says this shit's hard? He said, hit a sting, 50 bands, all 100, spinning through your block like a pop shove it. I skateboard and shit. I'm like, man, that shit's spitting. Like, that shit's hard. I go home. I'm like, yo, I want to look up this video to see, what I was just listening to. And it's like this kid with rainbow hair and shit. I thought it was a parody video. I thought it was a parody. I'm like, wait. I'm like, where's the real song? So I'm clicking. I'm like, all right, I guess it's this little chubby dude with his hair. Like, click on it. It was. And like, it was dope. I like the hype shit. I don't agree with all his whole push and everything, the whole disrespect that he tries to do with people, like whatever. But at the end of the day, I did used to like the shit, and it was only because I can't deny it because I heard it first and I wanted to go look it up. So who am I to deny that? You know what I mean? But I honestly just feel like, I don't know. I feel like his strategy was based around the book, The 48 Laws of Power. Honestly, like almost step for step. It's weird how related it is. And I just don't agree with everything that came after that. I've been to prison a couple times, bro. I've just, I'm not bragging or no shit like that. It's not cool. But like, I don't know. I couldn't see, asking. It's one thing, I'm saying? I'm not going to go too deep into it, but, people be like, oh, well, this or that, whatever. But there's multiple situations. I would never go say, hey, buddy, here's some money. Go fuck that dude up. And then go call the cops on you.
Jesus.
I can't get over that. Yeah. So I don't even really got to say much more. It's, what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, like, I'm just being honest. When I first heard this shit, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hell no. So next how does your family take you making music, man? Do they support you?
My family fucking loves me, dude. I came from some good people, man. My parents actually live off grid. My dad fucking fought a workman's comp settlement for like fucking, I want to say 10 or 11 years. He didn't get nearly as much he was fighting for, but what he got, they literally bought property and they're living great. They live off grid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nice. They're fucking awesome. I love my parents. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, they've been together since 9th grade, all that shit, It's not that we just always had like this fucking, like, we've never been like rich or no shit like that, but they've always just fucking, held it down for me and my brothers. So, yeah, man, my family.
For your music?
Are they fans of my music?
Yeah, do they support your music?
Yeah, absolutely. My whole family does.
Oh yeah, that's
nice.
Good
to hear. A lot of artists get on here and their family doesn't support what they do whatsoever.
Yeah. When my parents lived in Detroit and I was living in Cleveland, they would drive down to come to see the show and shit. Like,
oh, that's so cool.
What I'm saying? They was on, you know what I'm saying? They did what they worked their asses off. So it wasn't like they always had all this free time. But whatever it was, I can't tell you that shit. I would be lying if my mom never tossed me $100 to throw down on my merch or some shit like that. And
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not like my mom paid for my rap career or something. Like, I'm not talking shit, but there's a lot of artists that have a budget behind them, and I'm not hating because everyone has their own life. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I do with mine and what resources I have. I feel like I'm doing pretty fucking good. But my parents are definitely supportive. They definitely like.
That's dope.
I crack my mom up with some of the shit I be saying. She thinks I'm funny. And my dad be liking the
she was mentioning. Oh, sorry, homie. She was mentioning "Shut the Fuck Up" music video earlier. I think we should play that song.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
you want to tell us about it? Got over to it?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's just one of them things to where, like, when people, like, I don't know, there's a lot of people that just run their mouth or whatever. And, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I say it, I'm not going to step down from, you know what I'm saying, my platform to try to entertain something that's down here. So it's really just a kind of like a universal fuck you to anyone that wants to talk shit.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Cody Manson, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You ain't heard this one yet. Tell the DJ play this. Street hits. Back alley of fish. We up now. We up now.
Shut the fuck up. I was just people
Love
in the
it.
chat. Shouts out to everyone in the chat, man. Hell yeah.
Ryan Kitchen, man, how the hell you It's been forever. All right, so Medusa, you got a question before I hop to one?
All right, yeah, I kind of have a question that might be a long answer, but tell us a little bit about this process with this 2-year project. Like, why is it taking 2 years? Tell us a little bit more. I'm really curious.
Should I tell them the holy dig? Okay. We'll make this short. And this is going to combine music and my company Chain Gang, all right? So basically, me and my soon-to-be wife met about 3 years ago. And, you know, we were both, I had roommates where I was living. She had roommates. She was living in a different state. We just moved in with each other and then moved out. And, you know, we been through a lot of shit. We were basically homeless. All right. We were living at her grandmother's house. It got to the point to where we're, you know, there's just certain situations to where we were fucking literally like had an apartment set up in a garage. I'm not afraid to say that. I don't care if I'm live on that shit. This is really the come up. And you should be inspired by this because it's fucking awesome. So we're living in a fucking garage. Months before I moved out of the house I was at, I filed for the gathering or whatever, the email shit, and I forgot about it. This was like months before. And like one day I'm stressed and I'm telling my girl, I'm like, you know, fucking, I'm probably just gonna quit doing music. I gotta worry about just focusing on getting a goddamn job with my fucking face all scribbled on, trying to get us out this garage. And like the same day I'm having like this breakdown, I get this email and I'm getting accepted for the gathering. I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, boom. All right, well, I had two options. Was either do it the first day, like really early, and get 2 tickets to get into it or whatever, because they make the underground artists still pay for their tickets most of the time. And then it was either that or it was the last day slot on like a Saturday, which was the same day like Yellow Wolf and Tech Nine and Hobson and everyone. This was for Whoop Stock or whatever. And I'm like, fucking, so I got 1 free ticket, but I got the better slot. So, you know, like I said, we're pretty much broke as shit in this garage. And, you know, Sierra's like, she's like, so how are we going to pay for this other ticket? You know, I'm going to have to stay home. I'm like, no, look, because like I've been experimenting with the clay chain shit for like a couple years, but never really took it seriously. But I always knew in the back of my head that it was something you could do for a festival or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, I'm going to make these clay chains and we're going to sell them in the parking lot and get ticket money to get in. And she's like, a clay, what? Like, what the hell are you talking about? And like, you know, we have probably like $30 or some shit. Like this is like, that's like all of our money for anything we're trying to do, gas, anything. So I go to fucking like Walmart and pack of tans or whatever. I get just a little bit of all the supplies that I need. Stole some of it. I'm not even in cap. She's like stole some of it. Yeah, like I was like, fuck it. You know, I ain't paying $29.99 for this. So shoom, you know, I don't steal. All right. But I had to do what I had to do. Go home, show her how to make these chains. And she made a Grateful Dead bear, and I made a Hatchet Man. And what else did I make? Pickle Rick or something. It was really dope. And she was like, holy shit, these are dope. So, you know, long story short, we made a bunch, went to the gathering. We had 3 people. I forget everyone's name. I know Joe Nathan was one of them. So shouts out to Joe Nathan, was one of our first customers. But they gave us $100 a piece for each chain. So we got $300 off rip. Went through the gates. And like once we got in the gate, though, we're like, shit, I guess we don't need to sell these chains no more. Let's go, kick it at the gathering. Like, let's go gather. And like, you know, it was really hot out, whatever. And we're kind of like not bored, but we're like, you know, we're kind of trying to break the ice. And Sarah's like, why don't we just bring the chains out and go sit somewhere? So we sit at this picnic table, fucking basically sell all of our chains. And then had a blast at the gathering. You know, got to do the actual experience, you know what I'm saying? Actually could afford it because these chains, all right? So we go home and we still had money left over. When we got home, I'm like, dude, I've never went to a festival in my life, whether I bought the ticket or someone paid for my ticket and came home with money. That's never happened because, like, it stays at the festival so far as I'm concerned. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so I'm not trying to go too long on this, but basically, after going to the gathering, I'm like, yo, obviously I got to make a project, you know, and I had a couple things I was trying to do. Nothing was really sticking. I started making a couple chains and just posting them. They started selling. And then, like, out of nowhere, I went live with the chains, and it just, like, took off. I remember I had like 500 people watching my live, and I'm not gonna say too much about how much money I've made or this or that, but we've our first big sale, we made like $1,600 or something in a day. And like I said, we were broke as fuck. So $50 or $100 was a lot of money. So, you know, having like a couple grand was like, holy shit. Like, it almost scared me. I'm like, what the fuck? But I wasn't doing nothing wrong, you know, because I'm used to, I grew up doing some crazy shit. So I'm like, damn, the same feeling I had when I was like breaking the law. And I was like, well, I'm not really breaking the law. I'm making artwork. Wait, this is actually a legitimate thing I can do that I'm not going to get myself in trouble and blah, blah, blah. So we started going live. The chain started going crazy. And I started being able to have money to afford to fund a project. So I'm like, shit. So, you know, at the start of all that, you know, we find out that that Sierra is pregnant with our daughter, and we're still living in this damn garage. And we saved up a couple grand, moved out, got our own house in Cleveland, and just kept chaining all summer. Just kept chaining and just chaining and chaining. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here doing songs. And I don't know, it was more of just about trying to find not like I can bust out 12 songs real quick, but I don't want to sound like I just busted out 12 songs. Like, you know, every once in a while I'll get in this mood and I'll make a super song, like a song that I'm like, damn, this is one of my really good songs. You know, it's like I tried to capture all those in a bottle essentially and put it on an album.
That's
Sorry,
crazy.
I just said a lot just now.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, yeah, let me just say this too. The
Yeah.
inspirational thing is this, guys. We've still been in business as Chain Gang for over 2.5 years steady, and we're only growing. Like I said, every time we go live, we get we do get repeat customers for sure. But what I'm saying is we're growing. We sold a chain in every state, including Alaska and Hawaii. Like we sold 5 chains to this dude that was in a remote village in Alaska. You know, we sold chains in I think 7 different countries, like Canada, Australia, the UK. And it's just something you know, as a musician, I'm like, damn, you know, I get frustrated. Sometimes I start bitching to my girl, you know, I want to focus more on music, but it's you know, the music is going more than I realize it is because of how much chains that we make. And sometimes I get discouraged feeling like I'm not doing shit musically just because I haven't got to go drop something. But then I'm like, oh yeah, the album. And my goal for this album, I told Sierra, I was like, Psychoactive was this is gonna be not the album that I blow up off of, but this is gonna be the album that opens the door on the bigger platform that I'm gonna need to really do this shit like how I want to do it. And literally, it all happened how I said it was going to. It just took about a year longer than I anticipated.
That's cool though. I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear it. We'll definitely have to get a hard copy of this.
When is it dropping?
I'm gonna have the bundle packages and shit, and I'm gonna do autograph copies and all that shit too. So definitely get you that. Like I said, you guys will definitely see it. It's not something you're really gonna have to look for. It's probably gonna pop up on your news feed. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah!
Like in the next few months, or what's the? Do you have a date set?
I think I want to say December.
Sweet.
All right, I just got a clip from somebody that they want me to play this real quick for Cody Manson, one of your fans on here, I think. So let's listen to this.
Hello. Well, hello. Well, this is Hank. How you doing now? Well, I don't know how I got here, but yeah. Oh, sorry about that. My wife Peggy just took her shirt off.
Bro, it's Hank Trill.
Anyway, well, you know, she's hung like a Boy Scout. Not that that's related or nothing. Anyway, well, I heard that goddamn Cody Manson's gonna be on tonight or whatever. Well, it's pretty goddamn good. You know, I rap too. If you ever want a free collab, I got the hottest goddamn bars coming straight out of Texas.
Shit, Hank Hill, you cut that check, bro. I got you on a verse, bro, for sure.
When I'm in the back office,
you don't even need me a check. It could be a cash app.
I ain't got no hair on my ass. So
send you my
overused Rogaine, and sometimes when I get drunk, I eat out Luann like a plate of lo mein.
Oh hell! All right, we got one more clip for you, homie. Another fan here for you.
Hello. Hey, this is Arnold. I'm calling in for the DJ Snickers and Mentusi. I like saying that word because it sounds funny when I say it. But anyway, there's Cody Manson. Oh yeah, big time rapper, big shit in the underground. Not the Wicked Radio, but underground. Well, maybe underground Wicked Radio. Then he's big shit. He's fertilizer. Anyway, yeah, I heard his stuff. He's pretty good, yeah. But you need to, my favorite rapper is excuse me. I'm sorry, putting on my pants late now. I walk around naked because I can. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty good, but my favorite rapper is Mr. Sickness. He's pretty good too. Oh, that would be amazing if y'all two got on a track together. Like you would everybody.
I'll do a track. I'll do a track with Terminator if we can be on the next movie soundtrack.
Hell yeah, that would be it. I'm wondering if they're gonna make another movie. Oh, we got one more clip for you, man. I don't even know what this is.
You got a lot of fans.
Well, let me tell you something, brother,
Oh
dude.
boy.
I heard what you said, Randy Savage. I'll get back with you in a minute, brother. Dude, brother, man, brother, dude. Listen, you take your vitamins, the trainings, and the prayers, you have the 24-inch python lungs, just like Cody Manson, brother, dude, man, brother. What you gonna do, brother, when Cody Manson and the Hulkster run wild on you?
All right, let's take some questions. Oh man. All right, so Cody, how many tours have you done, and what would you say was your favorite state to play in, and what venue in that state?
Cool, that's actually a good question. Let me think real quick, tour-wise, real quick. I've been on I would say at least five tours. No, at least 6 or 7. I'm not saying they were all big. Some of them were pretty big. Some of them were just some super underground shit. I went on my first tour and I was probably 22 or some shit like that. But as far as the best, but I also we drove all the way to Arizona to do one show there, and it was fucking yeah. We drove 36 hours. Shouts out to Conscious, Mr. E, and Bobby Cray. And shouts out to Sierra for fucking driving the whole time. Damn, 5 people. Yeah, that was. Shout out to Christopher Monks, too. Mafiotic Misfits. He has the Bad Hombre clothing company. He's the one who booked me out there. And, dude, it was seriously so worth the drive. It was awesome. But trying to think the best venue was either the Agora Theater in Cleveland, Ohio is really hard to top for me. But as far as being on the road, the Rail in Fort Worth, Texas was a dope ass spot, and then probably the Rogue Bar in Arizona. Yeah, the Rogue Bar was lit. But also another really dope show was we played on Ohio State campus at this fucking pretty much a college party, but it was a bunch of fucking trippy kids like me. It wasn't some super it wasn't school oriented. Let me just say that. But the way that it was set up was you ever seen Old School?
Yes.
How they had the stage in the backyard and shit. They had that shit set up like that, and it was dope. It was just a really dope ass vibe. And I never fucking made it past high school, so I definitely ain't been in no college shit. So it's okay, that's what college is like, I guess. This shit was lit though.
That's cool.
So go ahead, Moduzi. I'm going to share this a couple more times. Take a question.
Yeah, about your shows. What's your latest tour?
Was the Tattoo Tarzan tour. That's one I put together myself, and it was actually really successful. It was more of a regional tour. I think it was 6 shows in 7 days or some shit. We did. We did Cleveland, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Huntsville, Alabama, and Nashville, Tennessee. It wasn't exactly that order, but that was the cities. I think I don't know if I did the math now right, but anyways, on the way down to Huntsville, the show in Nashville was the next on the way up, but we stopped in Nashville on our off day, and my homie Eliminate from Nashville. You know, Nate, that's the homie. He plugged me with T Stoner to do a studio session. So we were up at T Stoner studio. That's where like Jelly Roll. That's one of Jelly Roll's producers coming up. He does shit for Ritz, Ryan Upchurch, and all them. Not trying to like, name drop no shit, but you know, I grew up, you know, watching Jelly Roll, No White, and Yellow Wolf and shit like that. So being in the same studio that Yellow Wolf recorded Trunk Music 2 in was like fucking holy shit, this is awesome. So, but yeah, the shows were a success too. Like, I mean, it wasn't thousands of people, but you know, for as far as the underground show, usually I have a partner I try to do them with. Like, honestly, just doing it on my own and running the whole shit, it was the most smoothest tour I think I've ever been on.
Damn, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
So,
all right, we should.
Oh yeah, real quick,
a
another
radio
dope ass
drop
venue is
from
the Emerson
Cody
Theater in
Manson.
Indianapolis. I forgot about that. Emerson Theater is fucking lit.
That is a good one. I've been there. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So, Cody, man, we're gonna have you do a radio drop. I'm not sure if you're aware, my radio plays 24/7, and I'll cut the radio drop out of this interview later. I'm gonna put your music in a rotation on the radio.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. What do you
So I'll
want me
have
to
you
say?
do a shout out
Wicked
on her, just
Underground
saying,
Radio?
this is Cody Manson. You're listening to a doozy and Underground Wicked Radio. And shout out some links where people can find you, and that'll play before songs on the radio. Go for it.
All right, so hold on real quick. I say this is Cody Manson. You're listening to Meduzi and Wicked Underground Radio. Find me at this.
Underground
Is that what I
Wicked
said?
Radio. Yep.
Underground Wicked Radio. All right, my bad, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Underground
You guys
Wicked
ready?
Radio, DJ Snickers and Meduzi. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read your names off the screen if that works better. All right, look. Yo, what up? This is Cody Manson representing Trife Life. And right now you're listening to Underground Wicked Radio with DJ Snickers and Meduzi. And you can find all my music at Cody Manson on any platform. You can look me up anywhere online. Cody Manson, you're going to find me. Look up Chain Gang 216 on Facebook and plug in with some of my custom artwork. We've sold chains all over the place. We've done a lot of underground stuff. Hit us up, man. Chain Gang, Trife Life, Cody Manson. You dig? Is that all right?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, that
Thank
works.
you, man. We'll clip that. And
I like that.
I'll actually share it on
that
Facebook. We'll share it on Facebook when we get it done. This person just tuned
We'll
in.
like soup it up. And make it,
There's kind of a story. Meduzi, someone just tuned in for a minute, so I'm going to play his radio drop, and then you can tell the story
Okay.
real quick of what I did to you.
I don't
so
know.
this
I
guy
can't
just
see the
tuned in.
comments or anything. What story?
He didn't comment, but I can see him if it plays. Here we go.
What up? This is Chucky Chuck. Don't give a mad fuck. Can we say that? Can we say fuck?
Fuck it all, fuck it all,
This is Chucky Chuck. Don't give a mad fuck.
fuck it all, fuck it all.
You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio with djsnickerz and DJ Gonzo.
Yeah, I fucked up. Anyways, Chucky Chuck, man, how you doing?
What up, Chucky?
So Meduzi, go ahead. Chucky,
D-Gap
Chucky
was
he
Chuck
good.
freaking
on?
killed him, man. You should. Yeah, he
What's
popped
up,
on.
Chucky
I
Chuck?
can see him. But
What's up?
so
I
Cody
love that
Manson,
show
you should
last.
come down. You should
said
come
what,
down
bro?
to Utah. We got some dope venues here. My microphone's
fucking
being
down.
an ass. Fucking technology. We've got what's called Liquid Joe's in the loading docks. I can hook you up with some people. Get you a show set up here.
Hell yeah, if it makes sense, man, I'm down for sure. Definitely.
Do you ever come out this far?
So, Meduzi-
or-
The farthest west I've been to Seattle, Washington before. I've been to Colorado Springs multiple times. I fuck with the Springs heavy. And then I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, which is pretty far west. But I haven't been to Cali yet. And I haven't been to Utah.
We're not that far from Phoenix and Colorado. Like we're probably
Right
maybe
in the
10
middle.
hours.
Yeah, I
We're not
seen
too far. We're
Scum.
like
I
6
seen
hours
Scum
from
and Young
Vegas.
Wicked had a show in Utah not that long ago. Is that like anywhere near? Like, how is the
Oh, yeah.
laws or whatever? I know in Cleveland we can
down
throw
the
shows
road.
here at half capacity.
Yeah, it was down the road from us, man. Our homie Rusty passed away So they did a benefit show to go to his funeral. Him and Scum and
Rest
Young
in peace
Wicked.
to Rusty, man.
Good guy, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace. It was his birthday.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The end of the interview, and this guy's got to pop on. Here we go.
We don't have to end it.
Not yet. Who we got on the phone, man? Who is this?
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, boy.
yes,
hello.
I am.
Hey, listen. Okay, listen. I want to say, you know who I am, okay? I'm very sorry for my absence and my late arrival. I just left the grocery store. What in the hell is wrong with these people? You know, they walk in and they're like lost. They look around. They don't know where the fuck to go. They're like naked and afraid. Get out of my way, you idiot. Okay? I gotta go home and do cock push-ups. What the hell's wrong with these people? Anyway, I'm very sorry. Cody Manson, how you doing? Listen, I got a part for you in Expendables 4, but you gotta learn how to do cock push-ups, okay? Maybe you have to change your look there a little bit.
So what do you got? You got a question for Cody Manson?
Yeah, cut out your
Okay.
fantasies there.
Hello. Okay, listen, Banduzi, please use your inside voice or I'll put you outside. And Snickers, how you doing? Yes, I do have a question, actually. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Oh, shit.
Like, not
I'm your dad,
entertain
and
with
you
my
know what I
voice.
do.
He doesn't like the autumn. Well, so I'm gonna go to Hank instead, because Hank, maybe we're gonna get this guy to crack his ass. I don't smoke crack. I caught that Bobby smoking crack. I was like, oh. Well,
Oh, shit. We lost him. All right. Shit,
Hey,
man.
before we get off here, y'all, I could spit y'all some of my new shit.
Hell yeah. Let's hear that, homie.
Yeah, exclusive, right? Yeah, so real quick, I want to shout out to everyone in the chat. I've been peeping, going back on there and checking every now and then. Everyone, Clarissa, Chris, Matthew Michaels, Shabby, Bambi, everyone on there, man. Shouts out to y'all, Carrie. Shouts out to y'all for showing love this whole interview. But look, it's like, I'm going to tell it like it is off the rip. You ain't with the shit. You ain't never hit a lick. You be acting like a bitch. So I said that you a bitch. Quit speaking on my name, you fucking lame. Get off my dick. I might be schizo if you haven't noticed. Yeah, I'm stoned as fuck, but I'm always focused. Shoot you in your face. You try to play me on some hoe shit. Show up to your wake and give your mama dead roses. Tony Montana by the avalanche. Bitch, I'm up in Cleveland smoking California by the branch. I'm son of Sam with a scale and 100 grams. Basement full of body bags. Pocket full of rubber bands. Damn, on my grind like the skate park. We ain't beefing, you ain't even on my radar. He must not know I got the beam on the AR. Caught him on the corner, now he laying in the graveyard. You be flaking, everything you say is fake news. You never paid dues, caught a case of War State Blues. Bitch, I was a felon before 18. Trife life pulling up like the 18. Bitch.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
yeah,
tight.
man. Right off the top of your head.
Yes.
All right, so
Dope. Is that stuff you're working on right now?
Yeah, that's I still have to record it, but that's gonna be one of the last entries for Psychoactive.
Love it.
Oh yeah.
You'll see. There's gonna be
So
some
do you
bangers on there.
have-
And go ahead. My bad.
Where are you going to be dropping your CD at for digital download? So
I'm
can
gonna have
watch
everything
that?
on all streaming platforms. I have Suicide Hotline up there, and I know, like, especially nowadays in the age with streaming, like, you need to have your shit everywhere. But like I told, my whole situation being lined up, when my album drops, I'll have everything on every single platform. You'll be able to, like I said, there'll be a website that you can order the pre-order packages and all that stuff from. I'll make sure if you don't see it, I'll make sure I tag you or I'll send you the link. It's gonna be dope. What was the last thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, be looking out for my videos, guys. I got a lot of dope ass videos that are gonna be coming out. Like, not every song I drop's gonna have a video, but there's gonna be a couple dope videos for Psychoactive. Like I said, Shut the Fuck Up's already a video from that. Purge is not from Psychoactive. That's from an EP I'm doing with Shabby called Fish Scale. But I don't have a release date for that, so we're kind of just working on that. But Yeah, Psychoactive. I have a title track called Psychoactive, and with the announcement and the drop of my album, I'm gonna have the link for that video. It's gonna drop all at the same time, and to fucking blow your mind.
Sweet.
Cannot wait for that. All right, homie, before we hop off, how about some shout outs?
Shit, shout out to everybody tuned in. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my wife for putting up with my shit, for being lazy. Shout out to my daughter. Shout out to everyone who supports and buys my Trife Life merch. It means a lot more than you know. Shout out to the Chain Gang supporters. Shout out to my family, my friends. Shout out to fucking Jason, Singad, that's a homie. Shout out to everybody, man. Everyone tuned in. If I could name you all, I would.
Hell yeah, man. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your
day.
Wait.
Shout out to my boy D's. These nuts.
I am cutting that for the radio drop. Oh, hell. There's the end of his radio drop right there.
These nuts. Dun.
Yep. All right, man. Thank you for taking the time for this interview. We'll be posting this on YouTube as well. And the link is automatically on as soon as we hop off on Facebook if you want to share it.
Hell yeah. I'm going to send you guys a couple artists you might be interested in interviewing as well, too, man. Show some support. I like creating opportunities for people, too.
Definitely.
And whatever you want on the radio, send us music, and we'll put it on there for free and promote you for free.
I appreciate that. I'll definitely take you up on that.
As soon as the CD drops, we'll get something on the radio too for promo.
For sure. I know for a fact you're definitely going to be excited about the drop. I promise you.
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
We are.
All right,
homies.
I love y'all, man. Be safe, all right?
You too, Cody. Thank you for hopping on. Everyone have a good night. We'll be back next Monday. We're interviewing 4 people off a label. So stay tuned for that. I'll be dropping the flyer tonight. Everyone have a good night. Underground Wicked Radio out. DJ Snickerz and Meduzi.